Angie. They probably ain't read the they probably ain't read the thing that I said I was coming on at 6:30. I came on a little early today because I was kind of bored and I've been tossing and turning all night. So, hey girl, hey queen, how you been? Because I've been blessed and highly favored. Mhm. You know my regulars not on here now. They gonna come running on here a little late. Hmm. It's just me and you right now. How you been, Angie? Because I be blessed, every time I wake up, it's a blessing. But at the end of the day, you know, it's just a whole lot that's going on. A whole lot that's going on. A whole lot. A whole lot. Happy Friday. I mean, happy Thursday. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Mm. Hope y'all had a blessed day today. I've been having a good day, but when I'm gonna just, hey Sandra, hey y'all, hi, how y'all doing today? Y'all, what is going on? Hey, Mama Ava, I called you early this morning when I woke up, girl, and you didn't answer the phone. But anyway, how y'all doing today? Mm. Hope y'all feel better than me. I don't really feel bad, but I still I'm feeling some kind of way, but not bad, but still feel some kind of way. Sometimes I get in my feelings, and I look at a lot of stuff that's going on around the world. I I am approaching 60 years old in a couple of weeks, and my life has changed for the better. That's a good thing. But as I sit back and I analyze and I think about a lot of things. Um, I pray for people. I pray for my kids. And see, when you a child of God and people going through stuff, um, even though they're not family members or we're not blood related, um, it still affect me. I don't know how everybody else feel. That's why I said the topic for the day is we all are not the same. Some of y'all gonna stand up for what's right, and some of y'all not. Hey, Pickaboo. Some of y'all gonna complain about what's not right, but y'all not gonna do nothing about what's not right. Some of y'all see stuff, y'all hear stuff. Some of y'all play two ends in the middle. You either gonna be warm or lukewarm. You either gonna be right or be wrong. And I understand none of us perfect, and a lot of y'all are straddling the fence. A lot of y'all is striving to do the right thing, but y'all haven't got there yet. It's understandable because that one point a time in my life, I was where y'all at now. But I sit back and I observe, and a lot of things I was indulging in, I don't indulge in that no more. Because you can't say that you serving Jehovah and you still living a certain lifestyle. Now, I'm not completely I'm not so called like some of y'all think because a person changed their life and they say they gave their life to Jehovah, whatever, y'all expecting them to be a perfect person. So I'm here to tell y'all, if y'all didn't know, none of us gonna ever be perfect. We all are imperfect people, and we all are not alike. Some of y'all I would never want to be like y'all. And the reason why I say I would never want to be like y'all, because y'all not built right. Y'all backstabbers, y'all conniving, y'all laughing, grinning people's face that y'all talk about. Y'all call people y'all friends, but y'all degrading. Your so-called friend going through something, you get with your other friend and drag for your so-called friend. So A lot of us, we could never be the same. If they had a march down here for Carmela Anthony, I'm in a wheelchair, but don't look at the wheelchair because I would be out there on the front line. I ain't never been scared. I don't care who you is. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what kind of power you have. If I had to take a stand for my people, I would. But if some of y'all had to take a stand, y'all wouldn't. Y'all around here complaining. I can't let you in on the live, sweetie, because, oh, all right, because I'm on YouTube and Facebook. Tomorrow gonna be my last day doing this. Everybody gonna have to come on one accord, and that's YouTube. I don't want to hear no excuses about, oh, I don't know how to get on YouTube and all that. Just like I ain't know how to do a lot of things. I had to get somebody a little change, a little currency or whatever. I had to get somebody to hook all this up. Better yet, I went way to Atlanta and got somebody to hook up my YouTube channel. Because all the people I got down here where I'm from, oh, I help you do this, I help you do that. When? Fakeness. That's why I separated myself from some of y'all. That's why I get no phone calls. The only people that call my phone back to back is the robocallers. Hey, my baby. Is the ones that call you from familiar numbers. They call you from a number, you recognize that number, you don't answer, so they call you from a number that looks familiar. Thank you, my baby. So yeah, the topic for the day is we all are not the same. And some of y'all, I raised my right hand to Jehovah. I would never want to be some of y'all. Because y'all not real with yourself. And the internet exposes so many of y'all to a sin of shame. Y'all is pathetic. A lot of y'all, because y'all don't have your own mind frame. Y'all is being controlled by other people because one person don't like this person, one person don't like that person. Or well, y'all get in cahoots and all y'all dislike this one person because this person speak their mind or this person is beautiful on the inside and outside. A lot of beautiful women on the outside and in the inside, we catch hell. I ain't just a beauty on the outside. God created me. And now that I'm a beautiful person on the inside, I even catch more hell. How about y'all trying to get to know me for yourself before y'all go along to get along? How about you trying to get to know somebody for yourself before you go on what you heard about that person? Because guess what? They got a lot of people lies. They got a lot of people fabricate and make up stories about people to make you dislike or discredit other people so you can't even like them. And then people not even like that. It's sad the world that we living in right now. Everybody right now, a lot of black people focus on what they did to this young black boy. They've been doing that. They've been getting away with that. But we got some people that got more power for us with their money. They got power with their money, but they don't have power within themselves because they don't know Jehovah. They think their money rules the world. Your money rules the wickedness, the wicked people. But the people that's standing on all 10 that know the Alpha and Omega and know Jehovah, at the end of the day, we're not following the wicked. I don't need y'all to validate me. We got some other people that got money on here, and at the end of the day, they don't need you to validate them. We got some queens and some queens and some phenomenal women on here and some kings on here that you can't make. They already made. God created us. So y'all think we need y'all to validate us? I know I don't. I don't need none of y'all to validate me because I know who I am and whose I am. But of course, the people, oh, we ain't watching this one, we ain't watching that one, we ain't watching this one. Y'all ain't got to watch none of it if y'all don't want. Because at one time, it wasn't no internet. The internet just exposed y'all for who y'all are. Hey, Peanut, hey, cousin. The internet just allowed people to show their true color. And now y'all crying and complaining and whining. But guess what? You know why a lot of things happening to our young generation? Y'all listen good. Come a little closer. Come a little closer so y'all can hear me a little louder. Let me get a sip of water. Y'all know why a lot of stuff is happening to the younger generation. Y'all know why? Because the younger generation is out of control right now. They think they know everything. They got mothers and fathers trying to tell them about our past life and the stuff we did and the stuff we endured and the stuff we went through. Come on now. And the stuff we went through. We try to give it to y'all. We try to give y'all the game. But y'all ain't trying to hit it. Y'all feel like, oh, well, y'all, oh, that's the way y'all lived and this and that. But I guarantee you, you'll survive if you listen to somebody like Miss Ann. He ain't just left me here to say, well, I'm going to just leave her here 31 years ago. 31 years ago, he could have said, Miss Humble, he could have said, I'm going to take her because she ain't worthy to still be here. He left me here for a reason, for this appointed time. He left me here for a reason. And y'all know the most people that's fighting against me on the internet, the most people that's fighting against me on the internet is a lot of them that's going through. And they don't want to hear. I got family members be saying, they children be saying, nobody want to hear her. Nobody ain't trying to, because you know what? They in the world and they of the world. But you know, the cold part about it, about life is that they have children. So when they don't want to hear us and we talking, sometimes, most of the time, we got to fall back. Come on now. Most of the time, we got to fall back. We got to fall back since they don't want to listen to us. Since they don't want to listen to Miss Ann because they think they got it made in the shade. But they got somebody in their head telling them, nah, you ain't got to listen to her. You could do what she could do. But at the end of the day, that's not her or his assignment. See, God give me an assignment. And what they don't realize at the end of the day, he the messenger and I'm delivering the message. And I promise y'all, I've been praying. Guess what? I've been overwhelmed. The weight is heavy on me because I feel it deep down in my gut. This summer here, a lot of you young people is about to go through something so dramatic. So some of y'all, you know what? I'm going to just pray for y'all. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to just leave it right there. And some of you parents that's disobedient, because God keep telling y'all to talk to y'all children, talk to y'all children, talk to y'all children. Since y'all don't want to get y'all life right, y'all not talking to y'all children and telling y'all children what's to come. Y'all want to go along and get along. And guess what? Y'all going to pay the price right along with y'all children. Because he's starting with you. You are the head. He's going to start with fathers and he's going to start with mothers. Because at the end of the day, y'all on the outside looking in at y'all children, destroying their life, and y'all going along to get along, and y'all not even saying nothing. See, one thing about me as being a mother, you know why mothers like us get rejected? Because we got the son over here, we got the daughter over here. Once you draw closer to Jehovah, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to come by your house. They don't want to hear you on the cell phone. They don't want to hear nothing you talking about. Nothing. You know why? Because they're looking at, well, you trying to talk to me now, but what about when you was out there doing what you was doing? See, they try to flip the script on us. They try to make us feel some type of way and try to bring up our past and make us feel like, oh, well, you used to be with different men and you used to be with different women. And they try to justify their wrongdoing. And then they flip the script on us. That's why they be saying we too old to be on the internet. Because they know if we on the internet and they on the internet lying to their friends and we get on here and expose them, then they put that word in their mouth. I hate her. Or I hate him. Because we the parents like me, I stand on all 10 right now. Back then, I probably was a little punk ass parent. Because I was getting everything that they wanted and needed. I was doing what they wanted. And I was getting them what they wanted and needed. But now, I done caught on. And I know who I am and whose I am. So y'all want your children to be different from the way you still is. I'm going to say it again. Some of y'all want your children to be different than the way you still is. You want them to be better than you, but that's not what they saying. How you want them to be a better you when they are a reflection of you? See, one thing about me, I ain't never been no quitter. I've been a procrastinator. And I used to want to rush God when I asked him for stuff. But let me tell y'all how he humbled me so y'all could get it. I'm in a wheelchair. I can't move as fast as y'all. I have to be patient and wait. Certain things, if I want to do it, I can't do it. Let's be technical. Let's be real. I got a countertop at the top. I can jump on the counter, but I can't get to the very top. Let's be real. So it is some things that I cannot do. And somebody on here say, don't say what you can't do. Well, let's be real, because it is some things that I can't do. I can't drive with my foot. Don't let that go over your head. And somebody on here saying, well, how you drive? With my hands. I use this hand, my right hand, to accelerate. And I use my right hand to brake. For the people wondering, well, if you can't use your foot, that's how I drive. So I just made a scenario for y'all about being patient. If you don't have no patience, think about Miss Ann. I don't have a church. Y'all got a church. But at the end of the day, if you praying for something and God say, I'm going to give it to you, don't keep on worrying him about it. But let me say this. Let me be real to y'all. And I'm sorry if I offend anybody. See, it was at one point of time in my life where I wanted God to move in my life. But I wasn't willing to give up some of the things that I was doing. See, God then showed you the foundation of I'm going to bless you, but I ain't going to bless no mess. I'm showing you that I got you and you don't even trust me. I told you ain't got to go see a man by the horse no more. I told you just to sit on your rump and sit on that thing down there, and you ain't got to do nothing with it. And I'm going to bring it to you. But no, you want to just pop that, that microwave dinner? We just want to pop it in the microwave and wait on a little 3 minutes, a little few seconds, and it's done. And sometimes it's not even done. Sometimes it take a little bit longer to marinate. Well, God, you said you were going to pay my bill. Well, I just sent you a letter in the mail saying that something is on the way for you. I just sent you a letter to let you know, or I just gave you a phone call to let you know I will never leave you nor the forsaken you, and you still bothered. So you mean to tell me you trust me enough to believe that I say I got a blessing for you, but you don't trust me enough to wait on the blessing that I say I got for you? Oh, wow. Well, when I get dressed, it takes me a little longer than y'all. And I got to be patient because when I go outside and get in my car, I can't jump in the car and pull off. I got to disassemble my wheelchair, tie that tie, that tie, this piece, that piece, this piece, that piece. So that means if I got to have patience, what makes y'all think y'all special? And I'm his daughter. And I'm patiently waiting. And y'all don't think I get discouraged sometime, or y'all don't think I done been in the same situation with y'all. Well, God, you say you're going to pay the bill. Well, remember when they used to get the paper checks in the mail? And everybody get their little check on the first, it used to be the first and the third. And then if it falls, the third falls on a Friday. If the third falls on a Saturday, everybody get their checks the same time that Friday. If the first fall on a Thursday, and then the second fall on a Friday, and the third fall on a Saturday, everybody getting their check. Some people getting their check that Friday, and some people getting their check that Thursday. So if I gotta be patient, y'all remember that? When you used to get the paper checks, and you're waiting for the mailman to come, and you're outside, you're waiting, and they have a little delay. You wondering, you going back and forward to the post office, and you catching the mailman before he even get to you. You don't even have enough patience to know that he got your check in the mail, but you want it before the mailman gets to your address. Yo, God don't work like that. Jehovah don't work like that. If he say he gonna bring you out, he gonna bring you out. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta remember, and I'm talking to somebody on Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube. Your delay is not a denial. Let me say it a little louder. Your delay is not a denial. Somebody ain't got a delay. You mean to tell me You know it's on the way, but it's a delay, but it's delayed, but it's not denied. And you still tossing and turning, flipping and tripping. For what reason? He already said that I will never leave you nor the forsaken you. So y'all mean to tell me you trust him enough to know that he said he gonna make a way out of no way, but you can't wait on the process. Hey, Sister Garnetta. So you mean to tell me you go get your hair done and you want your hair done right? You want it done a certain way. So you mean to tell me you gonna jump up before your hair done, or you gonna wait and let her finish? Don't let that go over your head. You gonna wait on the process, or you gonna rush her, and then you gonna look like a darn fool. That's how some of y'all is. If Jehovah say he gonna do it, wait on it. See, y'all want Jehovah to move around and do things for y'all on y'all time. Well, what about when he told you to change your ways? What about when he told you to stop fornicating? What about when he told you to stop stealing? What about when he told you to stop selling drugs? What about when he told you to stop lying and backbite and being jealous and envy of people? What about when he told y'all to stop doing all this and y'all still doing it? I don't like her. I ain't worrying about the naysayers. I ain't worrying about the worldly people, because at the end of the day, what the worldly people got going on right now and what they about to go through, they gonna be looking for the little lady named Ann Mays. They coming. Is they coming? Because when Jehovah come, he gonna come like a thief in the night. See, when a tornado hit, they already got the warning that the tornado was about to hit. But what about when you get a warning and you don't know when it's coming? Hey, sister girl. Hey, Deborah. I ain't even been seeing you. I've been seeing you and I ain't know that been you. Hey, I love you. Hope you're feeling good. I'm just saying. So we all want God to move in our time, but not his time. But see, God then been a blessing to each and every one of us. Is I'm the only one not afraid to share her testimony. You ain't got to share it on the internet. But see these little young girls and these little young boys that's lost and out there in the wilderness, and they feel like they ain't got nobody. Did you ever pull one of them to the side when you saw them in Walmart, or when you saw them somewhere you went, and say, you know what, God love you, sweetie. Somebody love you, baby. But y'all into self. So y'all not really seeing what's going on in the real world, because that same little boy, Carmelo Anthony, could have been our son or grandson or brother. But until people realize what's really going on in the world, if they don't start really seeing life for what it is, they're going to have to bump their head. See, God allows stuff to happen in certain people's life. He allows stuff to happen in our life as adult parents and grandparents. So when things start knocking on your door, that's a wake-up call. That's a wake-up call. When all is going on and all and all these people talking about this and that, excuse me, y'all, this and that and all that, who's standing up? Because you know what? A lot of these kids, they wouldn't even know Jehovah if he was standing right there in front of them. And you know who got a lot to do with that? The parents. Some of these young adults, they don't even know how to pray. And some of them don't even believe in Jehovah. They don't even believe in him. And some of them don't know who Jehovah is. Some of them saying, they hear the Jehovah, they hear the Jehovah Witness, but they don't even know who Jehovah is. See how the enemy trying to attack my verse, but the devil is a lie. A lot of them don't know. So at the end of the day, right, it's not our time, it's his time. And he about to show up and show out. Let me tell y'all something. To a lot of y'all parents, grandparents, aunties, uncles, nanny, parents, and all that. We about to be in a season where we gotta pray every day. We gotta pray every day. We gonna almost have to pray 24 hours, 7 days a week. Not almost, because what's about to go down in the summer, a lot of y'all not ready for it. Jehovah got to let the younger generation know that he is who he say he is. Y'all got to realize that at the end of the day, Jehovah got the power to change all things. All things. See, me, for whatever reason, this child is in jail for. For whatever reason, it's a wake-up call to a lot of our young black men. It could be you. It's a way, since y'all around here unaliving y'all own brothers. And they unaliving your brother. I'm just saying. Do y'all sit down and talk to your grandson? Y'all got to start when they start being able to talk back. And they start being able to pick up on things. It's time for you to educate them about the real world. It's time for y'all to start educating the young kids. If they can talk and they can say the little things they can say, because I always say, if you can talk back and you can know the songs and dance and all that, you can bring your little tail self to the bathroom. If you can do the ladies dance and you can be rapping songs and all that, you don't need to be wearing no pull-ups or no diapers. It starts with us. If you can teach a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, if you can teach them a rap song or teach them a song, they shouldn't be wearing no pull-ups or no diapers. Unless they're going somewhere and they need a little pull-up because they're on the outside. But at home, if they can shake their little tail feathers and they can sing that whole rap song, they should be going to the party. But it starts with us as parents. Our kids are a replicate of us. And a lot of y'all, the life y'all living and the things y'all doing in front of y'all kids. And then when they get older, I don't know why that boy like that. I don't know why that girl like that. Because some of y'all exposing y'all young kids into stuff that they shouldn't be exposed to. I'm one of the parents could say, I don't know why they act like that with me. Before me saying, I can't say that because my children not like that. But it still don't make them right the way that they are with me as their mother. Hey, Tracy, and none of y'all, all y'all kids that mistreat y'all, don't be bringing yourself down talking about if I shoulda, woulda, coulda, and why they treat me like they treat me. And we talk about this almost every day. It has nothing to do with you. It's a spirit. And I can't say it don't have nothing to do with you because it do, because it's a spirit that's attacking you. That's like a spirit trying to attack my verse. Yeah, the topic for the day, we all are not the same. Even me being in a wheelchair, I'm not like some of y'all. Because I stand on all 10 when it's necessary. A lot of y'all ramping and raving and talking about what y'all would do and y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all don't even want to stand up for what's right when it's on the internet. So y'all most definitely not gonna stand up if we had to do power to the people and do a march. Y'all gonna be the pickaboos looking out the window saying, oh, you see Ann out there on the front line? Well, she power to the people. But you're not out there because you worrying about, oh, if I go out there and it's a racist thing going, my boss might be out there. I might wind up losing my job. Oh, wow. So you forgot. I can't say you forgot. But if you don't know no better, you're not going to do better. But I'm here to tell you that he said he would never leave us or forsaken us. So if I go on the front line and I put my life on the line, he going to protect me. Let me make a scenario. Let me get a little water. So some of y'all experienced when they had the tornadoes. Some of y'all experienced Katrina. Now they had a port in Slidell. When a tornado came through Slidell, the tornado tore up certain areas. I saw the tornado tore up a lot of apartments, and a lot of business on Old Spanish Trail. So the flip side to the tornado, it hit this one, it hit that one, it skipped that one, it skipped that one, it hit that one, it hit that one, it skipped that one, skipped that one, skipped that one, and hit that one. Ain't that amazing? Ain't that amazing? So when you give your life to Jehovah, you got to know that he gonna protect you and supply your each and every need. When you're living right and you're doing what you're supposed to do. See, a lot of y'all want Jehovah to bless y'all, but I keep telling y'all, he not the author of confusion, and he not gonna bless no mess. See, sometimes when stuff get delayed, he be preparing you for when it come again. Remember, he blessed you long time ago, and you had a big old settlement. And remember, he blessed you when somebody passed away, and you had a big old insurance policy, and you got paid, and you didn't manage the money. So now it's slow, but it's sure. So he bring you through a process because he's trying to prepare you for the next blessing that he give you. Because this blessing, it might take a long time again before you get another blessing. So now he preparing you and allowing you to know that your delay is not a denial. But I'm delaying it because I want you to get yourself together when it comes. And all them plans in your head, you know how people spend the money before they even get it? I remember it was a lot of time I did that. You spending the money, all you know is you getting the money. So you done bought this in your head. You done bought that. You done bought this and that. And when the money come, you ain't buying hardly none of what you said you was gonna buy. Or you ain't do hardly none of what you said you was gonna do. And now it's all gone. And now you wondering. Now you're back at Jehovah saying, can you send me another blessing? It don't work like that. You're going to get another one, but it's going to be a long time because you didn't appreciate it when he gave you the blessing the first time. So now you got to go through the process, and you got to wait till whenever he feel the need that you deserve another blessing. Some of y'all are right now, people. It's my money and I need it now. And you ain't getting it now. It's already being released. But you don't know. You don't know the day, the hour, the minute, the second. But it's already being released. If you know you got it on the way, so why you worry? Maybe if you will stop worrying and get your mind off of that and focus on doing something positive or doing something to make a difference in somebody else's life, and don't focus on something that he already then ordained and something that he already said you was going to get. Maybe focus on something else, and it's going to come when you least expect. Try doing that. Try doing that. But no, y'all don't want to do that. So let me tell y'all something. Today, I went to the dollar store. And when I went to the dollar store, they had a little girl in there. She was with her daddy. No, it wasn't a little girl. It was a little boy. And he had on his little Crocs, the little cute Crocs. And I looked down and I looked at the daddy. But I didn't want to say nothing out of the way. Anything pertaining to children, I got to be very, very respectful. I'm not never going to approach a child in the wrong way or say the wrong thing. So I looked down and I said, "You so cute." I said, "You got your little Crocs on the wrong feet." And the little boy looked and he smiled. And I did like this. And he looked at me and he smiled again. And I said, "So you're not going to put them on the right feet?" He looked at me and he smiled. And then he don't have an arch in his feet. So the Crocs, his little feet is leaning. I know if he outside with his Crocs on, I know his little feet burning in the summertime. So the daddy looked at me and he said, "All the children at the school wear their school shoes on the wrong foot." He said, "I don't know what it is." He said, "All the children been going to school, wherever his little boy go to school at, and all of them been coming to school with their shoes on the wrong foot." So what type of world we living in? And no, it wasn't black. It wasn't a little black boy. It was a cute little white boy. And he said, and then sometime when he put his shoes on, he put on different ones. I was like, you know what, Aunt? At this point right now, you need to get you some water and mind your business. So I'm saying this to my people on here, black, white, green, Hispanic, Latino, whoever on here. So what we doing this backwards thing now, where they find that to be cute. Where they find that to be cute. Now I ain't gonna lie. I done saw the mismatched tennis shoes. You might have a red Jordan on and a blue Jordan on, but they ain't never on the wrong feet. He said all the children come to school and all the little children have their shoes on the wrong feet. And that's a trend. I'm telling y'all can do and say what y'all want. Hey, Carl, hey, Stacy. Y'all can do and say what y'all want. But can y'all stop confusing these children? Can y'all? I don't find that amazing. I don't find that to be cute. With a little child that's 4 years old, 5-year old, 6-year old walking around with looking like they got on 2 left shoes. I don't find that funny, and I don't find that amazing. And he said all the children that come to school, all of them come with their shoes on the wrong foot. Not my people. So that's what we doing. Hey, Wanda. So that's what we doing. The backward thing. I ain't saying we doing it, but that's what he said. Hey, nephew. That's what he said. They doing. Can y'all please not follow that trend with y'all children? Can y'all please not allow y'all children to have their way enough to where they putting their shoes on the wrong foot? We got enough going on than to be teaching our children what's wrong and what's right, but make it be right when it's wrong. I don't find that to be okay. And that's not cute. And I'm not going along to get along. But that's the world that we living in right now. We living in a world where we all are not the same. We all are not the same. I know I'm not like a lot of y'all, because some of y'all some punk ass parents. Been there, done that, so we not alike. We probably was alike at one point, once upon a time. But guess what? At the end of the day, not me. Not I, said the cat to the dog. But a lot of y'all going along to get along, even with people on the internet. A lot of y'all really won't be seen. A lot of y'all really won't be seen on the internet. And you know what? You know what? Y'all want to be seen in all the wrong places for all the wrong reasons. Wow. It's like on the internet, it's like they fighting. It's like I'm in competition, like they fighting against me. But if it's us versus them, who y'all think gonna win? I'm gonna say it again. If it's us versus them, they think they got money and power. They think they got control over all these people, and they be sending little shots and all that because they got all these people following them and all that kind of stuff. God told me to continue, keep on doing what I'm doing, and just keep doing what I'm doing. Hey, sister girl, I'm gonna just keep on doing what I'm doing and not worrying about what they doing on the other end. But everything that's going on right now in the world is a wake-up call for a lot of y'all young black men too. Y'all around here now, a lot of y'all mad. But how many of y'all out there that unalive y'all own y'all own black brother? Y'all mad because that's what they doing over there. And you doing the same thing to your own black brother. Ain't that sad? Ain't that sad that we all can't get along because somebody beefing with their brother, the same race? And at the end of the day, even though this going on, you still in your mind thinking about how you could unalive your brother. It's bad enough we got to deal with the race, but everybody is not the same. And then the daddy won't get on there and talk his he on there talking smack. That don't make him look good. Not one bit. And for y'all who didn't see it on my page earlier today, he called Cardi B out. He called her a moron. A moron is somebody calling you stupid. He called Cardi B stupid. And he also said, where is Ben Crump? They said, where Ben Crump at? He called them out too. And he called a few other people out. Yes, he did. They spitting in y'all face, and y'all around here ain't doing nothing. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all looking up to these people on the end. Y'all worrying about likes and views, and y'all worrying about y'all little blue check and all that kind of stuff there, but y'all ain't trying to save nobody. Some of y'all saying they ain't got nothing to do with me until it happened to your son or it happened to your daughter. Yeah, y'all living y'all life, but at the end of the day, y'all talking, y'all be all on the internet going at one another. Y'all be going at one another top. I mean, rapping and rape. I done been there too. That's all y'all thinking about. How many of y'all post? And every time I get something about the young man, Carmela, I just post. And at the end of the day, they're going to get sick. You know what? It's a hot topic right now. We're going to see how long this going to drag out. Because at the end of the day, it be going on for a week or two. And then all of a sudden, then it just die down. And y'all don't talk about it no more. I'm going to see if y'all going to stand on business like y'all should. But unfortunately, y'all haven't been. Y'all like talking about stuff that y'all ain't been about. Y'all not like that. Some of y'all just coons. Because that's what they call y'all. And they Uncle Tones. Y'all Uncle Tones. Y'all let them control y'all with their power. Wow. Y'all let them control you. And then I was looking at one picture, and I was looking at another picture. The picture with him, with his eyes, and I zoom in. The ears are not the same. I want y'all to go back and see the picture when they post him, and then they post a picture where that's supposed to be him with his head shaved off. Look at the ears, zoom in on the ears, and zoom in on the eyes. The eyes are not the same. The other guy nose is pushed up. This and his lips are fuller and wider. Y'all being deceived again. But it's just me. Because I zoomed in and I made it big and I said, this little ear right there don't match that little ear right there. This little ear don't match that little ear right there. I even looked at the lips. The one with the bald head lips are lighter. I even looked at the eyes. The other picture with the dreadlocks have a droopy eye on one of his eyes. The other picture with the other young man, they don't look the same. They deceiving y'all. Because guess what? And then they said they sent him to another facility where the other man, they said they sent him to the facility where one of them is the deputy. Yeah. So in other words, they sent him to the KKK facility where they can control him. Oh, but God don't sleep. If enough of us would live right and talk to God about it, I trust him. And for whatever reason, his mother, what's going on with his mother. Because see, when you're going through something with your children and stuff like this happen, sometimes Jehovah be testing your faith. And it's just the fact that your child is paying for your sins, but he be testing your faith and be wanting you to get your life right. He be wanting to draw you closer. He be wanting you to come to him and say, you know what, Jehovah, I surrender. The things I used to do, I promise you I ain't going to do them no more. Because he did it for me. They try to destroy my life and give me 5 years in the slammer, and nobody but Jehovah kept me on the street. I was in jail for a month and a half. And when I was in jail for a month and a half, I told y'all I read John chapter 14, let not my heart be troubled. Man, I asked Jehovah to open the doors for me. And I said, this is what I'm going to do for you. And he opened the doors and I stood on business. The enemy was trying to get me to go back. But he didn't allow me to go back. He set me down. He said, I'm going to save you before I allow you to self-destruct. He protect me. He protect me. What they got going on today? What they got going on today? Because they got 4 people on Facebook. They got one person. It said one person on here on IG. Have y'all lost your mind? Have y'all lost your mind? Do y'all really believe that? I think, you know what, on this Friday, which is tomorrow, y'all could come to YouTube. That's the only platform I'm going to be on every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and maybe a Saturday or Sunday. So starting tomorrow, if you don't have YouTube, if you don't want to follow me on YouTube, oh well, I just keep on delivering a message until God send the rest of his people over here. Because I'm tired of playing with y'all people down here in New Orleans thinking y'all could play with me some type of way. I know what I'm worth. I know who I am. But if I was on here half naked and I was talking about having sex and fighting somebody and all that, then y'all gonna run y'all nappy tail self over here because y'all want here to mess and confusion. Well, after tomorrow, I will no longer be on these 2 platforms. Y'all find y'all way for what y'all want to find y'all way. Either y'all gonna find y'all way to YouTube or y'all just don't be a part of hearing what I got going on. And I promise you it's gonna be amazing. I promise you it's gonna be a blessing that y'all gonna be missing out on. Because I ain't never no quitter. I ain't never gonna quit. I'm gonna continue delivering Jehovah message until the day I expire on this earth. And who don't like it, oh well. It's hot. I'm just saying. So, yeah, we are not the same. None of us. Because if I come on your page, I don't need an entourage. If I come on your page, y'all gonna see me for who I am. I ain't no pickaboo. If I come in, you gonna see me come in. If I don't want to be a part of it, I'm gonna dip out. But y'all, man, come on. I'm too powerful for y'all to be trying to play me like they only have 1 person on here, 4 person on there, and 12 people on here. Yeah, right. I'm too blessed to be stressed and too powerful to let y'all make me feel like I'm less than who I know I am. So after tomorrow, if y'all don't have YouTube, whoop-de-doo. I'm just saying. Let me tell you something. For the last 7 months, my YouTube channel, my Facebook, Instagram, been low. Been low. But I'm going to raise my right hand to Jehovah. Y'all ain't going to see it coming. And I'm thanking Jehovah in advance. Y'all ain't going to see it coming. But it's coming. It's near. Y'all just don't see it. It's bigger than what y'all can imagine. If it's us versus them, who y'all think gonna win? You know how that used to say feet don't fail me? I come too far to quit. I come too far to quit. That's what some of y'all would like me to do. Go away. We all are not the same. We're not. I don't never want to be some of y'all. Some of y'all cowards. Some of y'all self-centered. Some of y'all really messy. Unlike y'all say I'm messy, but your definition of being messy is not me. My definition of me is being a definition of a real woman, a phenomenal woman that's living in her truth, that's speaking the truth. I be saying a lot of y'all saying some of the things that I be saying, but at the end of the day, y'all still selling y'all soul to the enemy that tries to distract y'all from being over here, getting what y'all need. See, y'all need this over here. Y'all need deliverance. And the people who not on here, they blindsided. They blindsided. So me over here, this ain't what they want, but this what they need. This over here ain't what they want, but this what they need. This summer. This summer. This summer. To the mothers that's on here, they got grandsons, young granddaughters. Pray for them in advance, because it's going to be a hot summer. And they're going to have a few mothers that's going to cry this summer. And a lot of these young people that's disobedient, they going to cry, because he putting it right in their face where they can see life for what it really is. And they want to have it their way. They want to live life their way. They want to do what they want to do. So he got to show up and show out and let them know that this not their world. Who made them king of the jungle? See, he said forgive them because they know not. But when a lot of these young people know what you shouldn't and you shouldn't do, you know you shouldn't disrespect your mother or your father. You know you shouldn't disrespect the elder. You know a lot of things you shouldn't do, and you're still doing it. Guess what? It's consequences and repercussion. Hey, Daddy. And y'all gonna pay the price. So to some of y'all, I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know if you behind on your life insurance. I don't know if you got life insurance, but somebody on here, child, is out there living foul. And this is your last warning. You're gonna wind up burying your child this summer. And it's gonna have a lot to do with you. And you're going to have so much guilt and shame. Because a lot of y'all saying, you know, if I shoulda, woulda, coulda. I wish I could have talked to him. I wish he would have talked to me. I wish I'd have been real with him. And it's going to be too late. Jehovah says start now. Not tomorrow. Not the next day. Now. See, when your kids block you and your kids don't want to talk to you, you know why they don't want to talk to you and they block you? Because they don't want to hear what's right. Your kids don't want to hear you tell them nothing about God. They think it's a game. I don't want to hear nothing about no God. And then it gets so bad till they be saying the universe. Hey, sister girl. Hey, queen. You back home? They don't even want to call him by his name. Or something in the universe. Now, what's in the universe? Is you going to say something in the universe when somebody try to unalive you? Or you just that person that want to be cold-hearted, but you're really not? See, we dealing with people in the world that think they got more power than Jehovah. So in their mind, man, I'm not worrying about all that. I'm not worrying about, you could go it on with that God stuff and all that. Okay. See, once you done did all you can do, or you done said all you can say, it's time for you just to fall back and say, Lord, have mercy on their soul. I ask Jehovah to have mercy on some of y'all soul for what y'all about to go through this summer. So many mothers gonna cry this summer. Your children gonna suffer because of you. Your sins gonna fall on your children or your children because of you. Because you don't want to change your life. You don't want to surrender. You want to keep on being the same old person you've been after decade after decade after decade. You've been here all these years doing the same shit that you've been doing day after day after day after day. Same old shit, just a different day, different time, and a different year. And you ain't willing to change. Some of y'all don't want change, knowing it's going to be for the better. If you change your life, your little daughter might change her life. If you change your life, your little son might change his life. But no, you still won't be that thug mama, that thug daddy. So you still got the thug son and the thug daughter looking at you saying, man, I ain't gonna never change. Man, I don't care. I'm gonna be out. Stop thinking that money could get y'all out of stuff. Money got power, but it ain't got more power. If money got so much power, why R. Kelly still sitting in jail? And Lil Durk, and a couple of other ones. If money got that much power, why are some of these people still sitting in jail? Because see, you could do whatever you want behind closed doors. But sooner than later, it's going to catch up with you. See, there's a lot of things that a lot of people do in life that we don't know. We got everyday people that we see, but we don't know their lifestyle. We don't know nothing. When they shut their door and they go on, we don't even know how they live. They could be somebody on here, could be a child molester. Somebody could be on here, could be a womanizer. We got all type of people that be on the internet listening. We don't know what type of people be on the internet, but it's all different type of people that be listening. And at the end of the day, we could have a predator on here. We don't know that. But when you're covered and you're protected and you stand on own 10 behind Jehovah, he would never leave you nor to forsake you. Hey, Corey. I'm going to say it again. He said, I will never leave you nor to forsake you. But y'all leave him like y'all leave me. When certain people come on the internet, y'all leave me. Y'all trade me in for the wicked, for the wickedness. If it was me popping up, and it could be me and my little clique, and all us coming out that'll pray for y'all. And say, all the saved people right here that's trying to get y'all to save y'all soul. And they got all the wicked people over here with all the mess and confusion. Y'all rather go over there by the wickedness that's not going to save y'all soul than to come over here and be saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost. Y'all running from y'all life, y'all own life. Well, and I'd rather be over there. Well, go ahead on over there. Go over there. But sooner than later, you're going to want to come back over here. I'm just saying, sooner than later, after it all said and done, because Jehovah got to show up. Hold up. Jehovah got to show up. Starting with me. Because if he don't show up and show out, they'll be like, well, damn, she been saying this and been talking about him all these days, all these years, and she's still where she at. Okay. He always show up. Tracy is showing up right now. That's why I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. So y'all go ahead on with y'all bad self and let the little people be the little people over here. Since y'all think this the little people over here, I want to thank the little people. Oh, I love my little people. I bet you I could call their name with my eyes closed. I bet you I could call their name. See, it's one thing to don't know people. And it's another thing to know people. Because when some people get big, they don't recognize. Some of the people don't recognize the people that been there. But I recognize the little people, as they say, but they big people to me. They might be little people to them over there and them over there, but I got big people over here. Let me tell y'all something. To the peekaboo. Y'all might have money. Y'all might have a big old fan base. Y'all might have a lot of followers and a lot of listeners. But I got favor. Just because you don't see it, don't mean it ain't here. I'm going through the process right now. I'm being tested right now. He prepared me right now. Hey, Kawan. Hey, congratulations to my little baby. I can't wait till she come down here. Tell her I got a blessing for her too. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So at the end of the day, y'all that's on the outside looking in, and y'all looking down on some people, because they ain't got a whole bunch of people on their live, that's okay. Started from the bottom, now I'm here. Hey, Black China. She always smiling with a beautiful self. I'm just saying. Started from the bottom, now I'm here. If it's us versus them, who you think gonna win? I'm just saying. But you know what? In spite of everything that we go through every day, see, when you got Jehovah in your life, even though you have your good days and your bad days, he still finds a way to make peace within you. Because I was in my feelings earlier today, and the weight is heavy on me. Because see, my life is not my life. When you start following Jehovah, other people that you love, their weight be your weight. Like when they was playing with Kiwana, little daughter, and messing with her, that weighed heavy on my heart. Because I love children. And I look at it as being my daughter. And my hat go off to you, Kiwana, because at the end of the day, in spite of what anybody say, she did a marvelous job being a single parent with her daughter. That's all that matters. God been carrying her, and he's still going to carry her. And one day they're going to look back on her and her daughter and be like, man, why I missed out on that? That's a lesson right there, to have a young lady so beautiful, so sweet, so humble. And they trying to count her out. Not that one. A lot of our children, they try to count out and look down on, because the spirit try to attack us. It ain't our children. They try to attack our children to get through us. So I'm going to attack her because it hurts her. And that was Camilla. I woke up. When I woke up, for y'all that on my live, y'all can go, and I saw the live news where the man called Cardi B a moron. In other words, he called her stupid. And he said where it's being from. And then he had the nerve to come on there. And I didn't even know the little boy was a twin. Did y'all know he was a twin? He got a twin brother that looked just like him. All of them got an opportunity to stand up in this young man's face and try to ridicule him and make him feel some type of way. Oh, but there's a God up above. They might have got by, but they ain't get away. So much about to happen in that family. Because Jehovah is angry. But Jehovah also wants Camilla's mother to draw closer to him. I don't know what's going on with his mama. I don't know his mama. I saw her on the television. But God wants her to draw closer to him. This is a wake-up call for her and the daddy. See, the enemy tried to destroy the family. For y'all who didn't see, it's the mother, it's the daddy, it's the children. So the enemy went after their son because he a good boy. The enemy tried to destroy the family, separate the family, to bring in destruction. But now it's time for the family to come together on one accord and gather together and draw closer to Jehovah. See, when Jehovah wants our attention, he allows stuff to happen. It's not over with this, but this is a wake-up call for all our YNs and our next generation. Let me read the comments. Thank you, Kawani. See, this right here, this should be a wake-up call for all of us. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you about me. I'm on a journey. So let me tell y'all the journey that I'm on. So I like to watch a lot of people on the internet. And a lot of stuff been going on the internet with a lot of people. And Jehovah said, certain things you allowed to watch. Now, if I'm watching you and something you say affect me, now I'm in a situation where I got to make a choice. See, I can't be straddling the fence. I can't be going over there down yonder on the internet where they ramping and raving and talking about sucking and talking about this and talking about who's sleeping with who and talking about all this other stuff. So that gonna have me with mixed emotions. So you could get with this or you can get with that. But I'm sorry for a lot of y'all that I might love on the internet. I chose peace, joy, and happiness in Jehovah over all y'all. See, the internet can make you feel some type of way sometimes. All these same people act like they got love for you. and be he-heeing and hi-hi and act like they love you on this internet. And then behind your back, they go on the other. Oh, you see them. Let me tell y'all, go on the internet and some of the people that follow you, follow them. And some of the very people that they be talking about, they be on their live. If I don't mess with you and I don't like you, I ain't trying to come on. Now, if I don't mess with you, but if I like what you bringing to the table, I might dip in. But if it ain't lining up with what I'm trying to do in my life, I ain't being no part of that. I'm not going to come on your page and you're going to talk to me like no dog. And you're going to say, oh, you see me on your page, you roll your eyes like, okay, you ain't got to tell me but one time. The internet is a beast. If you let it, you got to know when to dip in and fall back. And dip in. And I say, you know what? It's time for me to move around. Because I ain't lukewarm. I can't be on this end going along with you, knowing some of the shit and some of the things you doing is unjust. And what you saying, nah, they ain't lining up what I see. That ain't right. I'm not going to come on y'all page and how y'all doing? And nobody. If I come in your house, I'm going to respect you by speaking. So if I come in your house and you don't speak to me, I don't need to be in your house on the internet. Because I don't go in nobody's house. But the internet got these people big-headed. They got people putting crowns on people's heads who don't deserve a crown. They got them putting crowns on, queen crowns on males. Hey, how you going to give him a crown? And he don't even like women. How you going to respect him as being a man when he don't even want to be a man? Oops. See, y'all go along to get along. That's what y'all like. And I be saying, little people be throwing little shots at me because they think, oh, they got it going on, they big and this and that and this and that. And at the end of the day, I fall back. He said fall back because they think they bigger than me. Some of y'all on this internet with this internet shit, y'all think y'all bigger than Jehovah. That's why y'all stuck on stupid. Some of y'all think y'all bigger than him. Y'all think y'all running things. I be listening, I be hearing people saying, oh, you the king of the internet, and you the queen of the internet, or you the biggest this in New Orleans, and you the bigger the this. And you know what I be saying to myself? Now y'all worshiping these people. Who made you make the rules? Who gave you I'm trying to find the right word. But anyway, it's right there, but I can't think of it. So it's not really right there. But anyway, I'm going to say this. Who made you authority over New Orleans to say who is the king and who is the queen of New Orleans? But I'm going to say this. So all these people who y'all saying the kings and the queens of New Orleans and all this, can y'all tell me anybody that y'all know didn't save somebody's soul? Or told somebody about getting their life right, or pulled them off the cone or off the block, and they didn't change their life because of you, because of him, the Alpha and Omega. He used you. Well, I don't know about some of y'all, but I know every day I come on the internet, I make a difference in 1 or 2 or 3 people's life. I know people come on my platform and I have made a difference in their life. I know for sure they got people that look forward to seeing me every day. How about you? How about some of y'all? Y'all don't look and see what's going on. The people that's trying to live right, the people that's drawing closer to Jehovah, the people that's love Jehovah, that's not perfect because we are imperfect people, they get the less likes and views and the less people on their timeline because they don't want to hear nothing about that. They'd rather me be the person that I was years ago, cutting up, cussing and all that. That's the person that they want me to be. But let me tell you, I'm sorry. That's not who I am no more. I'm sorry. I can't be who y'all want me to be. So y'all got to stay over there, and I'm going to stay over here. I'm going to continue doing what Jehovah want me to do. I don't give a darn who won't judge me, who won't point the finger and all that, because at the end of the day, I got a personal relationship with him. Me and him have conversation every day. I know wrong from right. And he said, I'll never leave you nor to forsaken you, and I'm going to supply your every need. And he been doing that. And I talked to him today. I say, Lord, don't let me never make the wrong choices and the wrong mistakes no more. Anything that I desire and is not of you, take it away from me. Anything that I think about and is not right, take it away from me. Anybody that's not right to be around me or be on my platform, remove them. I ain't unlike some people. They want them there for all the wrong reasons. I could be on the internet and they could have all these people getting all these likes and views and all these people. And I got one person that God gave me favor with. And they got more money than each and every one of them on the internet. See, they think because they didn't got to a certain place in their life, they didn't got big-headed. And they think the world revolves around them. But it don't. See, you got to go through the process. And I'm going through the process. Because a couple of months ago, I was that girl. Today, I'm a phenomenal, blessed, beautiful woman on the inside and outside. And I want to thank you for keeping me, for teaching me, for separating me. I want to thank you through the good and the bad. You got to be a bad somebody when you cry and you go through, and guess what? It's all for the good. And you wipe them tears and you say, you know what? Lord, I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. I thank you for everything that you allow to happen in my life. I thank you for what I've been through. I thank you for the good and the bad, because without the bad, it wouldn't be no good. Ain't that something? When you can say, Lord, I thank you. And even though I fell down, I thank you. If I fall down, I say, Lord, what I done did now? You're trying to get my attention. What I done did. And if I did anything that I shouldn't have did, Lord, please forgive me. See, I got some powerful words coming out of this mouth. I know I'm anointed. And I know I got a spirit of discernment. And I could tell you what you're going to do before you even do it. Somebody say, girl, how you know what I was about to say? How you know what I was about to do? Ask Jehovah how I know. Because he told me. Like the times he told me, don't turn right. And I still did it. And I paid for turning right. He said, don't turn right. Like last night, I wanted to leave out here and go to Walgreens. And it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And he told me, don't go. And then the little enemy said, don't go. And the enemy said, go. Because you might sleep late. So just go. It's 12 o'clock in the morning. Just go to Walgreens. It's 24-hour Walgreens. And I said, don't go. See that second time? Girl, lay down and go to sleep. I heard him. I heard him. And I ain't gonna lie, where I live, ain't nothing really be going on but the popos. They be lurking that time of night. He told me, don't go. And I didn't go. How many times he told y'all don't do something and y'all still did it? And y'all paid the price for it. Because y'all hard-headed and y'all don't listen. Y'all want to do what y'all want to do, when y'all want to do it, and how y'all want to do it. And y'all not in control. Y'all not in control. Instagram, the phone about to go out. So I got to cancel y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. If y'all want to finish, I'm going to be on here another hour. Y'all want to finish listening, y'all got to come to YouTube or Facebook. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed. I'm going to finish this up on YouTube and Facebook. I'll see y'all on Instagram tomorrow. Happy Thursday. Mm-hmm. I make for dinner. What are you in the mood today? So y'all listen. Let me say this. I do know, hey Brandon, I do know a lot of people be trying to change. And a lot of people want to change. But let me be honest with y'all. It's not easy. It's not easy. I did. Yes, I did, Queen. Change. If you got young children, don't be selfish. Change your life for your young children. If you still looking after your sons and your daughters, you changing your life, you bettering your life for your kids. Don't be selfish. Hey Nate, when I changed my life, I had children. My children played a part in me changing my life. Because I ain't going to lie to y'all. If I didn't have children, I probably wouldn't even be here. I wouldn't. I would have did what I wanted to do. And I probably would have, I don't know how I would have been if I would have been walking right now. But the person that I am, I believe they would have tried to unalive me. Because I'm one of the strong ones. And I was non-tolerance. I ain't let nobody play with me. You ain't running up in my face. None of that. So I do believe me being in a wheelchair saved my life. If I wasn't in a wheelchair and I would have came out the hospital, if I would have walked out the hospital, I would have been walking to get my leg back. I'm going to say it again. If I would have walked out the hospital, I would have been walking to get my leg back. And ain't nothing nobody could have told me. I would have been walking to get my leg back. They try to unalive you too, Queen. That's why we got so much in common. So, me being where I'm at, I raised four little children. but he saved my life. If they jealous of me now, and I'm in a wheelchair, just imagine if I was walking and they would have tried to play me. If they would have tried to play with me while I was walking, they would have tried to unalive me because I was a threat to them. I'm in a wheelchair and they feel like I'm not a threat to them, but they still know in their mind, they know what I'm capable in their mind. But I'm not even on that type of time no more. I changed for the better. But if I wouldn't have never changed my life and draw closer to Jehovah and accept him for my Lord and Savior, I would have been thinking about how to get my leg back. And God forgive me, I'm the type of person where I like to put you in the trunk and tie you up and put some Nutri-Rats back there with you so they could nibble on you. I just want them just to nibble on you for a couple of hours since you played with me. That's the thoughts I used to have. You ain't got to go nowhere, but you're going to feel it like I felt it. And thank God for change. And I don't think like that no more. But I thought about all that. I ain't worrying about nobody. I ain't worrying about nobody out there with no money. Because guess what? At the end of the day, some people got money and they think that they got more money than you. They got more power than you when they really don't. I got some people that really, really love me and it don't take a quarter if you play with me. I got some people that come way from Philly. From Philly. If y'all play with me in the wrong way. See, the rules from Philly is different from the rules down here in New Orleans. Because Philly gonna come down here and creep up on you, and you ain't gonna know who crept up on you. So I'd be like, y'all, just chill with that. Just leave me alone. Because I ain't living like that no more. But don't get it twisted. Don't get that little thought in your mind to believing that she a coward and she this and she because she's sitting in that wheelchair. Because I ain't never scared. And I ain't never been scared. But I don't have no point to prove to nobody. For what reason? I ain't got to prove no point to y'all. None of y'all. Pickaboo. Go check my resume. They already said it. You wasn't nothing nice. Wasn't. Thank y'all. That speak volume. She wasn't nothing nice. So because I'm in a wheelchair, I'm changed now. Well, just imagine if I was still nothing nice from the wheelchair. Why would I want to be nothing nice? Because I got a beautiful life to live until I expire on this earth. I ain't going to be no sellout and get an enemy what he want. Nah, I ain't. No. What you're going to do is you're going to stay here until your children graduate, your grandchildren graduate out of high school, about to go into college. I'm probably going to be 80, I'm 80-something years old, going on 90. You're going to be here, and guess what? You're going to be blessed, and you're blessed and highly favored, and everything that your heart desire, you're going to have that and some, and I'm going to make your enemies your footstool sooner than you think. I'm just saying. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. It won't work. Not at all. So y'all got to know how to take a stand and see the salvation of the Lord. Because he always present. Oh, what a mighty God we serve. So the people who not over here and the people who don't want to come over here, Girl, don't worry about them. Because they got billions of people around the world that haven't seen or heard of you. That he sent it your way. Just hold on to Jehovah unchanging hand. Weeping due for a night, but joy come in the morning. And I'm waiting. And every day I wake up, it's a joyful moment. And a joyful moment. I'm just saying. So a lot of people around here, they put up a facade. They make believe people. But they're not even themselves. They working behind the scenes. They come over here to see what's going on with me so they could go back and report to their boss. Let me say it again. They come over here to see what we talking about over here, and they stay in the back. They come and listen so they can go and report it to their boss. Hey, Pickaboos, how y'all doing? Hope y'all having a blessed day. Tomorrow is Friday. When you get paid, make sure you spend your money wisely. Hey, it's me. It's me. I'm just saying. It's a beautiful thing to know that I'm about to be 60. But if I know my life is going to pass that fast, well, I would have been having a ball in my 30s and in my 40s and a Super Bowl in my 50s. I don't even recall me having a party when I made 50. Queen of the devil knew that the spirit of you started. Oh, God had a plan for your life, but yeah, the victory. Yes, Nate. That's why they fight me so hard. They try to destroy my life, and they still be picking with me. They try to destroy my life. I could tell you 3 occasions where I almost lost my life. One time they had a shootout. My window got shot out. And the bullet was over my head in the sunfires. Yes. Then me and the guy and my sister ain't played, but I played with him. Russian roulette. And he unalive himself. And then I wind up getting pum from the back. I'm still alive. The devil had me when I was in the wilderness. But he messed up and let me go. Not him mad. Him mad. Him telling the other wicked people, why you let her go? Why you let her go? Now he can't get me. So he got to use all y'all. All these pickaboos. The ones that don't like me. The haters. All them team up against me. Use all of them to lie and deceive against me. And I'm still here to talk about it. And they think that he don't see them teaming up on me. Let me tell y'all what happens. See, when people got a big dog and say the boss man, say they got a boss man, You know what? Like when they be having little drugs and the big deal of the kingpin and all that. See, once they get the kingpin and pull him down, everybody else gonna start flopping, coming down, coming down, coming down. He gotta get the head. Once he get the head, then all of them gonna start coming down. I'm sorry. I ain't had nothing to do with that. Please forgive me. I promise y'all they coming. I ain't did them people nothing. I ain't do nothing but talk about my life and told people what really, really happened. And I ain't even give them the whole full story yet. And they still be picking with me. They still be poking with me, poking on me. They still be playing with me. Ain't that something? You mean to tell me, oh, y'all don't like this one person? All them don't like you, the one person. All them dislike you, the one person. Do y'all not know that you don't have to do nothing to people for them to dislike you? Hey, Donald, they got people dislike you. Don't try to figure out why people don't like you. They don't like you because they don't like their damn self. What's understood don't need to be explained. You don't need nobody to tell you why they don't like you. You don't need no validation from nobody either. And you ain't got to make nobody relevant either. That's why I don't come on the internet and call their name. For what reason? Why I got to come on here and call y'all? For what reason? As far as I can understand, as far as I know, y'all John Doe to me. Y'all don't even exist. Y'all did what y'all did. As far as me making people relevant who did stuff to me, nah. They know who they are. And they paying for their sins one by one. Everybody paying for what they did one by one. And for every female that lied and said all kind of stuff, they got children now. Their children gonna do them the same thing they did to somebody else. I'm just saying, do unto others as you have them do unto you. I'm such a sweet person. I really am. I'm a sweet girl until you play with me. That's right, Wanda. Got to be more careful. I am a sweet person. But if you rub me the wrong way, if you keep poking and poking and poking, and I ain't did nothing or said nothing yet, just know sooner or later I'm coming. But now I know to come in the right way. I'm Wanda, the right strength and the wrong yo-yo. So to all y'all, stop worrying about people not liking you. Your mother-in-law, your father-in-law, your sister-in-law, your brother-in-law, your mama, your dad. Stop worrying about people that's jealous of you. They're jealous of your persona. They're jealous of the way God got favor on your life. Hey, Valerie. They're jealous of the favor that you have on your life. Anytime you put on clothes and you go outside and you minding your little business, or you at your job and they don't like you because you look nice every time you come to the job. Well, that's what you work for. Somebody dealing with that right now. Your uniform be all nice and neat and iron, and you be all, your hair be all, you be looking all fresh and smelling all good. They don't even like you on your job. Why she got to come here smelling like that? Why she got to come in with them old tight ass uniform pants and your pants ain't even tight? Why she got to come here like that? Why she go get her hair fixed every time she come here? She been and went to the hairdresser. They hate on you and dislike you for being you. How you want me to come on a job looking any kind of way and you not even that type of person? Ain't nothing. They just want you just to change your whole physique, your whole persona, and they want you to look the way that they want you to look. When you used to looking like a phenomenal queen, a phenomenal woman that you are. But if you change your ways and you don't get your hair fixed and you don't dress up no more when you go out and all that, that's the person that they love. But since you're not like that, and every time you go out the house, you looking cute, you got a problem. And you ain't being dead. Nobody know. You get in your little car, you go to your little job, you mind your little business, you see your little grandchildren, you be there for your children and your grandchildren. And when you go in the real world, you got people that don't like you, that don't even know you. I'm just saying. They mad because of you. Or they mad because your lipstick too red. They mad because I've been wearing blind hair before it. They ain't start wearing blind hair until they, oh wow. They mad because of how you look, how you step out, how beautiful you dress every day, because you're a beautiful black queen or whoever you may be. They angry because every time they see you, you glowing. They big mad because they see something in you that they don't even see in themselves. Girl, how you gonna be mad at me? Because Jehovah created me the person that I am. No, they want you to come in there with your hair all over your head, looking down, looking like somebody that they can't even identify. See, when we step out, the phenomenal women step out the house. We got to step out looking like who we is, because we know somebody looking, somebody lurking, and somebody watching. People done told me, I see you when you don't see me. Oh, wow. Because see, me, I don't like to dress up all the time. But once I started realizing, because I got my little play clothes that I want, throw on the little tights, and I say, hey, you can't be doing that no more. Because now I got the paparazzis, the pickaboos. I see you. You don't see me, but I see you. So I got to be on my P's and Q's because they watching, they looking, they lurking, they flipping, they tripping. So I got to be more careful when I go out there because they still watching. Y'all think they watching y'all on the internet. Post something on the internet, I bet you they're going to zoom in and they're going to tell you what color your earrings is, what color your hair is, and what you got on, how you got it on. They almost could tell what size it is from the tag inside your dress or your blouse. I'm just saying, don't hate me. Don't hate the player. Don't even hate the game. The game is I look good whether you like it or not. And I ain't boasting and bragging. But I also look good on the inside. On the inside. See, when you could take them clothes off and you could feel good about yourself because you accepted who you are. Even if you got the little raisin titties and you ain't got no titties, and you still have enough confidence in yourself to know that on the inside, I am who he created me to be. See, when you accept who he created you to be on the inside, ain't nowhere in the world you should be worrying about them on the outside because they don't validate you. Better yet, they're not even on the same level as you. And they pass by you and they size you up from the crown of your head to the sole of your feet. And they looking at you when they pass you out their periphery. Yeah, they looking. So since they looking, we gonna keep on getting them something to look at. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. So I be having little stuff in the closet, and I say, I know I didn't wear that before. I'm just going to run to the store. So I have a little run to the store clothes. This a little run to the store dress. But when I come out on Saturday and Sunday, if I feel the need that I want to go out somewhere, I'm coming out with it on. And it ain't going to be just on me. It's going to be in me. Uh-huh. I like to give y'all something to talk about. They could tell you if your nails need a refill, but I don't even do the nails because I might have to have an emergency and have to ball that fist up. So I don't do the nails because if you break my nail, then I'm going to have to break your face. So I don't do the nail thing. And then I'm in a wheelchair, so I got to roll the wheel. So at the end of the day, I'm just a natural girl. But at the end of the day, if I was the person that wear nails, they'll be done every day of the week. I'm just saying. I wouldn't have to go turn a trick with nobody husband or nobody fiance to get a pedicure or a manicure. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because I know I used to go to the hairdresser once a week or sometime twice a week. Yeah, I said twice a week. Because if I go to sleep and I sleep on it and it's messed up, I'm going back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I said twice a week. Since somebody's saying she stayed twice a week. And I said it again. Twice a week. But since I got, the little short hair, I really don't have to go to the hairdresser because I be doing my own little hair. But if I did decide to go to the hairdresser, I would go to a phenomenal woman where there's no mess and confusion in her beauty salon. I will go to a shop where there's nothing but classy women and not trashy women, and they're talking about somebody else's mess and confusion. Because, see, they got some hairdressers that don't allow all that mess and confusion up in the shop. Because this is not a messy place. This is a place to come and get your hair done and relax and talk about real life. Because when I go to hairdresser, I talk about real life stuff. And me and the young lady, I make them laugh and all that kind of stuff there. But for as me coming to somebody beauty salon and they up in there with that mess and confusion, not I, said the cat to the dog. Thank you, Queen. You do too. I'm just saying. That's why I say to a lot of y'all know Ann Mays has been on the internet or whatever they say I am or whatever. But some of y'all don't know when I put the mic in my hand and get on the stage, I will have y'all laughing to eternity. I'm a fool when I get on that stage. Y'all don't know that side. Or I'm a fool when it comes down to being a comedian. They might not want to give me my props, but it's all good. One thing I do know for sure, if I did 2 shows with Cat Williams and I ain't never got booed off the stage and they was laughing and he said he had 15,000 people in there in San Antonio, Texas and Corpus Christi, Texas, I'm going to have to tilt my hat to my darn self because I did the darn thing. I'm just saying. I never knew I was going to be a comedian. I never knew nothing about my funny side. I never tapped into that. And so I went to a comedy show and I said, okay, I like this. And I can do that too. And I did. I'm just saying. And they know I can do it. My own people. My own people here in New Orleans. They know I'm one of the one. I'm her. I'm her. But of course, they're going to act like they don't know I'm a comedian. Because they don't want to give me my flowers. They don't want to give me my flowers of being legendary Ann Mays. I'm not only a teacher. I ain't got a PhD, but I could come on here and school some of my people about some things that's going on in the world, so they don't have to go through some of the things that I went through in the world. So that means I'm global. It's almost ain't nothing that I can't do. But let's be real about it. We all know that I'm not walking, but I ain't going to say that I can't walk. Eventually, I probably would. And if I don't, oh well. Truly, I'm still going to enjoy myself even if I don't. How about that? But anything is possible. And he said, with my stripes, you're healed. He had to work on me in a wheelchair. See, when you get angry from a wheelchair and you want to clap back from a wheelchair, you're not ready. See, when you can't control your emotion and it takes 72 hours for you to tone it down, you're not ready. And I wasn't ready. If it take me 3 days to calm down, just imagine if I was standing up. Just imagine, I'm just being real with you. If it take me 3 days to calm down, if I was walking, it'd be hell to tell a captain. I'm just saying. When they made me mad on the internet and I went off, I tossed and turned for 3 days. Because they're like, ooh, ooh, ooh. She playing with me on the internet? Ooh, ooh, ooh. It was like, ooh, ooh. Toss and turn. Flipping. I was from the top of the bed to the bottom of the bed. Top of the bed, bottom of the bed. Turn the phone off, turn it on. Turn it off, turn it on. Turn it off, turn it on. I was like, what she said? Oh, yeah, well, I'm going to tell her again. Or she said something, or I'm going on. Now I'm over all that. I'm over all that. When he started coming into my life, which he always been in my life, he started molding me and shaping me and pulling me back away from all them people. I had one block, and they came and begged me to unblock her. And I couldn't figure out why I had her blocked. And they say, Miss Ann, she said, can you unblock her? And I'm saying, I could not remember. And then when I unblocked her, and then she started trying to start some mess and confusion, I said, damn, you should have left a block. Once you block somebody for a reason, for them doing some shady stuff, why would you go back and unblock? Especially when they're a bunch of men. Now, I didn't block people from saying stuff, and they really didn't mean no harm on what they said, but ain't what they say is how they said it. But when I saw it coming, I blocked her again. I should have never unblocked. I'm just saying, some people don't deserve your energy. Some people don't deserve your energy. And I was getting them my energy. And I was tossing and turning, flipping and tripping. And I was losing weight, wasn't eating. Because at the end of the day, even being in a wheelchair, and I look at some of my pictures, I was big, fine. And then I lost a lot of weight and my face started getting smaller. Say, Ann, you better fall back from all the mess and confusion. It's going to showing in your face. And then Miss Thing said, you need to get the wrinkles out of your face. And I had to look in the mirror. I said, she said, I got wrinkles? And I said, no, it's not really wrinkles. It's just extra skin because I lost weight. You know, like right here, when you lose weight, you get this fat right here. But I'm gaining my weight back because I can tell in my arms. But when I start gaining my weight back, y'all going to see my face getting fuller. And y'all not going to see this extra. Now, I can go and get Botox if I was worried about somebody. saying something about my face and they could just pull this back like this and y'all won't see it. But why would I do that when it's just me that lost weight? And when I gain my weight back, it won't be that. So Miss Thing said, oh, you need to go iron that wrinkled face. She couldn't say nothing else. But I was like, okay, you got a little one, think you got a little one up on me, but it's not wrinkled. It's just extra skin. Okay. She said that. I tossed and turned. I was like, no, she didn't. She said that. I tossed and turned. Came back to the internet. I said, oh, I can't let her make it for that. I had to get my one back. Came back and got my little one back. Once I went and I let her have it, I calmed down. Once I got the rest of out after she played with me, I was like, nah, you good. She can't come back from that. If a person can't say nothing else about you, and they went the same about my teeth is fake. Well, if I got my teeth pulled and I got them to replace my teeth, why wouldn't it be fake? Veneers are fake too. The one by one by one by one by one is fake too. Some of y'all got veneers on top of rotten teeth. At least I don't have rotten teeth in my mouth. At least they're not rotten. At least I got the little screws right here, right there, and they be hurting. The little things and the little things right there. But at least my teeth are beautiful. So when one of them was on there talking about she got them fake ass teeth. But they beautiful. And they think because they wouldn't get their little mouth fixed and they be having their mouth wide open or whatever. I stood in my, I didn't go out there and spend $40,000, $60,000 and all that for my mouth fixed. I stood in my own lane. I got what I was able to afford. And I think I did a good job. And I still be in pain. My gums be swollen and all that. So if I want to go back and get it redone again, I can. Miss Thing. Who want to talk about people with faith when at the end of the day, girl, please. I'm just saying, I'm 60 years old. I ain't got no tummy tuck. I ain't got no fake breasts. I ain't got no fake lips. I ain't got no fake eyelashes. I ain't got this me. This is all me. Even if it's bald, even if it's short, it's me. It's all me. Whoever you want to be, let you be whoever you want to be, and I am me. And I ain't got no point to prove to nobody. Once you be happy in your own skin, and you doing what make you happy, don't worry about how other people feel about you. They still gonna say what they want to say. They gonna feel how they want to feel. Whoop it, do. How about that? I ain't the one got to put on tons of makeup. I can go outside just like this. This me. This always been me. I ain't got to, it's going to be an hour. It's going to be 2 hours to get this makeup on, off and all that. Nah, that's not me. Y'all stop worrying about how other people feel about y'all. There's somebody said they wore so much weave with the glue, and they say their edges don't want to come back. From all the glue sticking to their head, their edges don't want to come back. And then when I went to the eye doctor, right? When I went to the eye doctor, so I go back to the eye doctor on Tuesday to get my glasses. So the eye doctor said, she told me I can get contacts or I can get glasses. I can get contacts and glasses. She said that some people, like with the eyelashes, they got to keep wearing eyelashes. No, somebody else told me that. They got to, hey, Nesta, hey, Queen, they got to keep wearing the eyelashes because they don't have no more lashes. and their eyes and got their lashes then up here and got infected from the lashes. I was like, wow. So that's why some people constantly, because if you put glue on top of your lashes, when those lashes come off, the glue is going to pull your lashes off. And they say some people don't have eyelashes because they're accustomed to wearing the fake eyelashes and they didn't want them so much to where the glue didn't ate their lashes up. I have to do none of that. This who you gonna get? Wheelchair no. It's what you're gonna get. No more, no less. I'm 60 years old. You think I'm about to try to change for somebody else? Girl, if I wanted to get me some, if I wanted to be a C cup, a double D cup, any kind of cup I wanted, I could have got it. I ain't trying to get nobody cup but my own. It is what it is, and I ain't changing for nobody. I ain't gotta. You know what? I ain't got no complex about this me. I'm 60 years old now. I'm worrying about some big breasts. For what? I wish I had some, not too big, but I got. I'm just say, I got what I got. And whatever man come in my life while I'm 60 or whatever, if he got a problem with that, he ain't my man. Hey, Linda. So be happy within yourself. Be happy for who God created you to be. If you get with somebody and they go to complain about how you looking, your breasts and all that kind of stuff, there, tell them move around. If you got a problem with my body, move around. I'm just saying. Because you know what? I had on a little top. And it was a cute little top. And my little stomach was out. And somebody said, so you got your stomach out? And I ain't never looked at it like that. They feel like because of us being older, we shouldn't have our stomach out. Because the little top, you can see some of my stomach. I got a flat stomach. But they feel like our age, we shouldn't wear a two-piece and we shouldn't have our stomach out. I think it's not what you wear, it's how you wear it. And who made the rules? So how some of them be having their layers and double stomachs and double backs and big backs all out. And they won't try to call us out. Okay. But I dress like a lady, no matter what I wear. But at the end of the day, what's wrong with me putting a two-piece on if I look good in it? I'm just saying. So, because we up in age, we're not supposed to wear a two-piece. If you look good with it, and you go to the beach and you look good, what's wrong with a 60-year-old having a two-piece on? I'm just saying. Who made the rules? Who made the rules on what's new and what's old? If I wanted to wear some big bell bottoms with an afro, who made the rules? I had people, people don't wear that no more. People don't wear that. If I find me some Jabos and I like them, I'm going to wear them. If I find me some True Religions and I like them, I'm going to wear them. How about that? I saw somebody with baby fat on. I ain't going to lie. They shouldn't have had that on. And I ain't talking about the name of the brand. I'm talking about them themselves. I'm not the one to judge, but the baby fat was for the fat. Baby fat is not for everybody. Some things is not for everybody. We got big, beautiful women know what to wear and what not to wear. And we got some big, beautiful women that don't know absolutely nothing about some of the stuff they should be wearing, they don't wear. And some of the stuff they shouldn't be wearing, they wear. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because they got some big women be dressed beautiful and they look good. And they got some of them I be like, and just turn your head and don't say nothing. Just play like you ain't just seen her with that on. Just keep going. Because I was out and about one day and the big girl was walking and she had the short on way in her butt. And her man was with her and her children was with her. And he was walking in the back of her. And in between her legs ain't had no room to breathe. So she just all black in the middle with the short. And he walking behind her. And I'm strolling behind her with my trying to look somewhere else because I'm trying not to say nothing in my mind. My mind had already said something. And I was like, and just stop saying stuff to yourself like that. Just stop saying stuff. But I couldn't help it because I was like, now, you know, my mom was saying, now, you know, she wrong for, now, why would you do that? Now, why would you do that? Why would you even come outside like that? Now, who told you that looked good? Who bucked you up to come? Oh, he must have bucked up because she was with a dude. At least she had a man. She got something that I didn't have. And he was walking behind her. And he probably was proud that he was showing this big girl out, you know. But I was like, you know what? There's somebody else to do. I rode about 2 blocks with her in front of me. And that was for Mardi Gras. And I was like, oh my God. Some of y'all go a little bit too far. I'm just saying some things. Y'all want a lifesaver? I'm just saying. Y'all just go a little too far. Y'all be doing a little too much. God, I be eating candy all in my sleep. I wake up and trying to fill a bag. It got to be the chips or it got to be the candy. I ate all the 9 legs and stuff. They got soft. I ate all them in the bed. I ate all the raisin pies. Y'all down. Yo, is something going on at night with us older people? Why we gotta have candy and stuff at night? Why we just can't go to sleep? Yo, that's what probably be keeping me up too. I probably be too much of sugar. Oh well. No. Now somebody tell me why. I done ate a whole box of these. Now why? Tell me why. I don't know why. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. At a certain time, I wake up on my sleep, and I be feeling for the candy on the side of the bed and all that kind of stuff. There, I be feeling for it, and then when I get it, I be trying in my sleep, and then I fall asleep, and then I wake up again looking for the rest. What's going on with me? And somebody just tell me what's going on with me at night. I be like a crackhead late at night looking for candy. You got to make it make sense. I be at night, can't go to sleep. That's why I wanted to leave the house last night because I wanted some candy. But he told me you better not go. I ain't tell y'all that, but I'm telling y'all now. That's why I really wanted to go last night. I wanted to go get me some candy. If the seeds wasn't rotten, they was gonna get rotten. I'm just saying. The sugar babies and the raisinets. I be eating all that. One time I had chocolate stuck all on the pillow. Now, girl, if somebody else would have ate some candy in your bed, you would have had a fit. Even in the guest baby. I would have had a fit if my little grandchild or my grandson or somebody would have been eating candy or something in the bed and it would have got stuck on the pillowcase. I would have been ramping and fussing and cussing. Yeah, but I could do it. See, it's a problem when they do it, but it's okay when I do it. Now, all this going to be gone. All this going to be gone by the night. I'm just saying. They always, let me check your sugar. Let me check that. Y'all can check what you want. Y'all can say, even if they say you're sugar high, oh well, I gotta leave one way or another. I'm gonna leave on some sugar. I'm just saying. And they say, well, Miss Mays, we found that you've been eating too much of sugar. Now you gotta slack up on the candy. Ain't doing it. Not doing it. If they say Miss Ann passed away, just make sure when y'all come look at me, y'all put a little candy in there before they cremate me. Put some 9-laters in there, some red hots, some raisinets. I like the yellow moon pies. Make sure they put some pies in there with me, the raisin pies in there with me, and 2 frozen cups, the strawberry frozen cup, and let me see what else. Pistachios, y'all can put some of them in there, and some some of those cashews, and what else? And put me a root beer in there. Put me a root beer in there. I want the cream soda root beer. That's the brown one. I want the regular root beer. That's the dark color one. And I want the red cream soda root beer. So make sure y'all put 3 root beers in there. Mm-hmm. All that. And make sure, and I don't want none of y'all to be crying. And when y'all do the eulogy, say, well, this how she wanted it. Make sure all y'all bring whatever I told y'all. Don't forget. I don't care how old I get. If y'all outlive me and I go before y'all better bring my candy. I'm coming to. If I leave before y'all, and my candy ain't there, I'm coming back to haunt y'all. I promise y'all I am. I promise y'all I am. I am. And make sure you put a little cabbage. Put a little cabbage with a little pickle meat. The real pickle meat from the marketplace. From the little gas station. The gas station have the best pickle meat. Don't go get it, other places that it look like it's the pickle meat until you burn it and then they go to being too white and it don't look like the real pickle meat. I want the real pickle meat, the real pickle rib tips. And some backbone. That too. Don't come there with that talking about crying and all that all over me, looking and y'all crying and y'all didn't put the candy and all that in there and they looking down. They worrying about trying to see if I got on Gucci shoes and all that kind of stuff. They're trying to see if I got on a Gucci dress and Louis Vuitton and all that. Stop worrying about all that. Just make sure the candy's in the coffin. Because they coming. They coming to see if I got on a Gucci dress. They coming to see how my hair gonna look. They coming to see if the wrinkle ain't no longer gonna be in my face. Or they coming to lie on me. Y'all better not let them lie. Y'all better not let them lie. Don't let nobody lie on me. Nobody. And if any one of my children who don't talk to me, y'all better put a boot in your mouth at them. Look at them with a boot like that look like, and because they're gonna be crying and my mom and all that. Y'all better boot them up and look at them. Just look at them some kind of way like all that crying. Your mama still on block to this day, and you in here crying. She's still on block. Ask to see their phone. Say when the last time she called. Check and see if I'm still on block. If I'm still on block, you better boot them up. Just put that boot like that. I know she ain't crying. She ain't even let her see the baby. And she crying. I'm serious. I'm going to come back to haunt y'all. Y'all can let them play with me if y'all want. I'm serious. If I leave before y'all, I done gave it to y'all. I'm for real. I gave it to y'all because they coming. I don't know which one of y'all gonna do the little eulogy, but don't let them get up there with that lying stuff. Oh, she was the good girl, and she ain't never did nobody nothing. She ain't never beat them girls up. Lies. Or she whipped their ass. Yeah, well, she ain't never, she was such a sweet girl, and she ain't never used to cuss, and she ain't never, Miss Ann, I love Miss Ann. Miss Ann was so good. She ain't never talked bad to nobody. She always was a good person. Ever since I've been knowing her, she ain't never did nobody nothing. She ain't never did nobody nothing. She always just been such a sweet lady, man. Why she had to leave, and why y'all got all this candy in here? She don't need to eat all this candy, man. Man, take that candy out. That Miss Ann don't eat that candy. Man, Miss Ann was so good, man. She was a good person. I'm just saying. She was so good. She'll get the shirt off her back, even in her wheelchair. She'll get up and take a stand and let y'all have a wheelchair if y'all ask her for it. Hey, Wendy. That's how they gonna be there. Yeah, man, she was such a good girl. She lived her life. She did her thing. You know what I'm saying? She ain't never hurt nobody, all that, y'all. She ain't never, in spite of whatever they say and this and that. Miss Ann always been good. She always, dress up, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And they still looking in the coffin, looking, yeah, why y'all got all that candy in there? Why she gotta have all that candy? Because she ain't bother nobody. Stop lying. And look at him over there. When the last time you talked to your mom? Well, I ain't talked to her in a while. And look at her over there. Yeah. Oh, she won't talk. Don't let none of them say nothing bad about me. None of them. Yeah, my mama. Because they would be saying, well, you know how my mama is. That's how they tell people about us. You know how your mama is. You know how my mama is. You know how my mama is. My mom be tripping. My mom be tripping. See, y'all don't know my mama. That's how they be addressing her. See, you be listening to my mama talk to you, and she be lying to you, but you don't know my mama. You don't know my mama like that, man. My mama be on some trip stuff. You don't know her like that, man. That lady be tripping. Y'all trying to be around here trying to feel sorry because of that wheelchair, but you don't know that lady she bully people in a wheelchair. See, y'all don't know her. She be around that, and y'all be feeling sorry for her. She be with that crying stuff about the children and all that. But she always starting mess and confusion. Y'all don't know that lady, man. That lady be tripping, man. I don't care. That's still your mama. Man, I don't care, man. I don't care about what y'all talking about, man. Because at the end of the day, y'all only hear her side of the story. Man, that lady be tripping. She need to stay off that internet, man, with that shit, man. All on the internet talking about my daddy and my dad old lady and all of us and all that, man. She need to leave that shit alone, man. Family is family. You don't bring family business to the internet. She come over here, she be trying to talk, want y'all to take her side, man. Stop trying to, that lady there, she be running game, man. You don't know that lady like that, man. She be fooling y'all, man. That lady be tripping, man. That lady messy, man. I don't know why y'all be talking to her, why y'all be letting her feed y'all with that, man. Y'all be letting that lady get all in y'all head like that, man. Don't let that lady fool y'all in that wheelchair, man. She be starting shit. Y'all better not let them play with me either. None of them. They better not come to the comedy show. They ain't coming anyway. I want all trim sitting in the front. My oldest son, I told them today, asked him, was he coming? I know he coming off the dump, but I want all trim sit in the front. They ain't coming. That ain't gonna happen. I talk about all of them. He talk about me, I talk about all of them. Mm-hmm. Little Whoopi Goldberg smile. That's it. Lord, forgive me. And I be calling little Corey Mr. Ed. He got them big old teeth in his. And when little Corianne was born, when she was little, I thought she was a little mongoloid. Let me stop, because I'm going to get banned again. And the oldest one, Eric, I just thought he just was going to be pet detective, because it's all about him and his dog. Oh, Lord, forgive me, Jesus. Forgive me, I still love him, though. They won't play with me. The court around here, his teeth's bigger than a horse teeth. And they have the nerve to call me Wheels and Small Head. Mm-hmm. That's what they call me. They be saying, "What's up, Wheels?" When they see me, my daughter Jasmine, "What's up, Wheels?" Her and a little friend. When they see me, "What's up, Wheels?" And they don't call me Wheels. They'll say, "What's up, Small Head?" Corianne is the youngest. She said I messed her up when I gave her a perm at 6 months. She had nappy hair. She had nappy hair. She ain't got hair like me. So I gave her a perm when she hit 6 months. That she's still holding the grudge. Let me stop. Y'all got my stomach hurting. She say when people, because to be honest, to be real, she got like alopecia, so she wear a bald head. But she accused me. So maybe that's why she's still holding the grudge, because I gave her a perm when she was 6 months, because on her dad and them side, they got some bad hair. She sure ain't take half to me. Yo, it's 9 o'clock. The peekaboo is gonna go run tell that. Oh, your mom's out there, so they talk about me. They call me Small Head and they call me Wheels. So, oh well. Y'all could look at Corey. Corey's a handsome little boy, but his teeth is big. Oh well. He ain't get my teeth. My teeth ain't that big. Sure enough, ain't my teeth. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. He got an overbite. Well, it's 9 o'clock. I love y'all. Somebody on here gonna be messy. They can't wait to go tell. Oh well, we ain't talking anyway. So just add on a little more longer. Let me stop. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. This shit don't make no sense. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Happy Friday. Go tell that. Uh-huh. Go run tell that.